Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
Curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
what
Todd
a
is
shot!
with the shot! Oh, he just ticks it. He just ticks it with a curl. Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hello, curling friends. Welcome back to the Sydney Curling Club for the 2025 Mercer Fuels Cashspiel. My name is Patty Merrigan. I'm very excited to be here with you tonight for what's promising to be some very exciting curling, along with fellow commentator and teammate Liz Delgin. Liz, do you want to introduce the teams for tonight?
Yes, Patty, we have a great evening of curling ahead of us. We are going to be featuring Team Ryan Ferguson and Team Thomas Drover on Sheet 2 this evening. So Team Ryan Ferguson with Ryan Ferguson as skip, Peter Exodus as mate, Matt Latimer playing second, and Wes Stanford as our lead. And Team Thomas Drover is Thomas Drover at skip, Andre Arsenault playing third, Mitch McNutt playing lead, and Brandon Toner throwing second rocks.
So I think that's going to be a really exciting game. Liz, what do you think?
Oh, yes, Patty. We've got two really great teams here tonight, and we're in our championship bracket, so we're sure to see some great curling this evening.
And we've got some front row seats. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've both played against these teams, with and against a lot of these players on the ice, so I'm looking forward to see what they're going to bring. We know that they can make a lot of shots, so it should be a great game.
Yes, for sure. We also have some standings just from the pool play from yesterday and today. Pool C, we have Team Drover and Team McCuspic at the top of Pool C. We have Team Drover being featured on our Sheet 2 tonight. And Pool D, we have Team Grancelli and Team Pugsley, and also Team Guthrow kind of sitting at the top of Pool D. All right, on to our feature sheet here. Lead stones being thrown now. Looks like Ryan's calling for a guard, I believe.
Looks like it might be over curling a little. I think they wanted to keep that on the center line. We played on this sheet earlier, and we've watched a few games on this sheet, and I think we've seen that a few times where running down that line on the intern, going this way, it tends to over curl fairly often with lightweight. And it looks like Team Drover is going to try to draw in behind the guard that Ryan just put up.
All right, sweepers seem to like the weight here. Staying close by, but
has a little bit of a ways to go.
Yeah, definitely needs to move a bit.
To be buried. It's going to be at the back of the house, so I wouldn't be.
Yeah, just back 8 foot, but looks like that's wide open for Wes Stanford here. Ryan looking for a hit.
So I'm not surprised by this call early in the game. They may want to keep it a little bit open to see how the ice is running.
Oh, it's really moving, Patty.
It is, yeah. Down that line again, we have seen a lot of rocks moving a lot in that direction. Interesting, Liz. As many times as I've played against Wes, I don't think I ever realized that he throws left.
Okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, not too many lefties, but we do have a few in this tournament. Seen last game that we were on the sheet, St. FX boys, there was a lefty as well.
So Wes is a golf pro at the Lakes here in Sydney. I wonder if he hits left as well when he's golfing.
Yeah, not too sure about that.
Remember,
I'll have to get some stats before his next game.
maybe that's what I need to do to play better in golf.
Andre,
Switch my hit.
14-4. Go, go, go,
This
go,
one
go.
looks like it
Go, go.
is going to get buried underneath that rock. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, really good weight there. Just sitting top 4.
Looks like Ryan's still going to hit it. It's partially buried, but it's half open. Can't see what kind of weight he's calling for, but we know that it moves down this line when you're not throwing a lot of weight. So it's probably a bit up.
Whoa, Peter.
Okay, Ryan calling Peter on it for curl, and then Wes.
Whoa,
Both
Peter,
on it now.
Peter.
Looks pretty good.
That was
shot,
pretty
Matt.
good. The
Very
ice
nice.
is going to make a liar out of me on this one.
Great shot by Matt
Very nice.
Latimer. Matt is also a fairly good golfer and good tennis player as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you play tennis?
I do not. No.
And we see the hit now for Team Drover. They're probably going to be looking to get the roll in behind.
Whoa! Whoa, Andre!
Going to try to get it over a little cross nose.
Oh, very nice shot.
Real nice.
Just a little roll. So the rock is going to be exposed here now. Looks like they're going to be coming with the out turn now to try to take this out. Maybe try and get under cover under that guard.
Yep.
Be interested to see what happens down this line. We saw a couple of games earlier where there were quite a few rocks that were falling if they got a little bit outside.
Peter.
Yeah, I think this is the first rock we've seen down this line this
It
game.
looks like he's going to make it real nice. Though.
Ooh, really curling, really curling.
Good throw, Matt.
That went.
Really moved a lot at the end there. Made the shot, but unfortunately will lose the shooter.
Looks like Thomas is going to try to tuck one underneath.
Andre's rock! Andre! Hey! 13-8. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Has a little bit of a ways to go to get buried again. Looks like it's going to be at the back of the house if it sticks around. Ryan's going hard to try to get it out the back.
That's right. That's right.
It's going to hang around there, but it's right at the back of the house. So Ryan is going to try to get down and bump it out.
Okay, looks like, whoa, this rock really looks
that's
like
really
it
going.
picked or something right out of Peter's
Must
hand.
have had to have picked. So it went right away.
Oh, wait.
So I want to give a shout out to our sponsor of End One, the Medicine Shop. Brandon Toner, who is playing second on Team Drover, is a pharmacist there. So if you get a chance, swing by the Medicine Shop and chat with Brandon.
All right, on to mate stones here. Andre Arsenault for Team Drover. Looks like the call's just to tuck another red stone in here. Maybe top 4 in behind that guard. I think is what Thomas was looking for.
That's what it looked like. A bit of an opportunity here for Team Drover. They are trying to get underneath that guard. Came up a bit light.
Yeah, so got behind the guard there, but just not the weight that they were looking for.
It's interesting that they decided to come behind the guard on that one. I wondered if they might go out to the wings and try to get a bit of separation to try to secure 2 points in this end. This is now going to give an opportunity for Ryan to come around. It looks like they're looking at the hit, but they're also considering coming around that guard, those 2 guards.
Might get a jam or a roll.
Maybe we can tap into Ryan's mic here, see what the call is.
4 foot.
So they are looking for the draw. They're going to try to get around the guard, see if they can get it buried underneath.
Calling them on for line and weight here. Sweepers are working hard, but just looks a little light.
A little light, which is unfortunate because now that rock at the back is also guarded, although there's still a lot of rings to get into, so and a few rocks left to come. They just threw this, so I suspect they'll be pretty close on this one. They know the line for sure. Sweepers aren't touching it yet. They must not think that this one's short.
Yeah, I think they probably adjusted on the weight here, have a better sense of what they need to get that rock into the rings. It's looking nice.
Looks like a real nice draw.
Yeah, great shot by Andre Arsenault.
Now on to skip stones. We'll see what Ryan's going to play here.
You want to try to draw on top?
We go there. If we ever rub off, it's 3. Even if I chase it, we're probably doing that.
Yeah.
I don't mind killing this one. Tom's is going to draw. He might end up here. He might freeze. But can I even chase that one?
We got it down. We sit here. I mean, then they're still having a lot of...
Let's try to chase this with that 11 that I've been throwing. Chase that. If for some reason that, whatever, I wreck the guard and open it.
So it's well thought out.
Yeah, really, really good communication with Team Ferguson. They really like to talk about their shots and make sure everyone on the team knows what the call is, sweepers included.
If I ever open it up and
That's
like,
definitely a
go with the
strong
guard, that's fine.
asset that Team Ferguson has.
Absolutely. And they're opting to try to chase that rock that Team Drover just threw down there, see if they can get enough of it to push it out. They're going to throw 11 seconds. 11 seconds hog to hog, see if they can get over to it. But they don't even mind. They talked about if the rock over curls, they don't mind hitting some of the guards and opening it up a little bit for Ryan's second shot.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so thinking ahead there, really, really smart.
They're on this for curl.
Okay, yeah,
So
it does look like it's a little out there. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just by.
Matt got it moving, but it didn't seem to come. It didn't come over quite enough.
I gave you there.
So opportunity here for Thomas. He's going to try to get another one in there.
time did you have Andre at?
Andre's the 305. But that was not quite right.
305 in a game with no sweeping, so 310.
So that's sounds like the ice is fairly quick. Team Drover, because we know this because we play with Thomas regularly.
Yeah.
They tend to time the rocks from the tee line to the hog line. So they're talking about 3.1 seconds from tee to hog, which is fairly quick. This early in the game, it's pretty quick.
Yes, for sure. This one looks like it's hanging out as well. Maybe with the less weight, it'll come over. We see it moving
Looks like
over
it's coming now.
nicely here. By the guard. By the guard. Great sweep. Great sweep.
It's a real nice shot. So Team Ferguson now has a big decision to make. They've got Team Drover is sitting 3 in the house. And there's no real easy
I mean, we
shot
give up
to get
4,
at those
but-
rocks.
If I'm heavy, we can always come back here.
Looks like they're talking about the outturn draw. And hopefully they get past the top blue guards. And if they have to come back to that back red one, at least they're in the rings and can cut the score down.
Full draw. All in.
Yeah, so it sounds like he's opting for the draw here.
I'm fairly confident that Ryan is going to be close on this. He's usually has draw weight pretty good.
You play with Ryan in the mixed league, right, Patty?
Yes, I play with Ryan and Thomas in the mixed
Oh,
league.
right.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some
Wednesday
teammates.
night. Yes, there might be a little friendly rivalry out there tonight. So the line on this one looks nice. They're not touching it yet. Oh, it's starting to curl.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, it's really moving.
Oh, it's really moving. Oh, no.
really
no.
moving.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's too bad.
So that moved a lot more
That
than
moved a lot. Yeah.
than would have been anticipated. I'm surprised it moved that much with the ice that he had. Almost wonder if it may have picked something up there to curl that much.
It may have, but we have seen a lot of rocks coming down that line when once it seems like once they get close to the hog line, they start to take off, and
Right.
once they start moving, it's been really hard for the sweepers to hold them.
Right. So yeah, maybe some learnings there for future ends, just so the sweepers can anticipate that curl and stay close and maybe hop on the rocks a little earlier.
Thomas is throwing the same turn. He just needs to hit paint, but he's going out to the edge of the ring, so he's taking a little bit more ice than Ryan had on his. Sweepers are on it, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Line is great.
Looking good here.
Yeah, it's a nice shot by Thomas. So that's a score of 4 in the
looks like.
first end for Thomas Drover. Ryan won't be happy with that, but the good news for Team Ferguson is that it's very early in the game. Lots of time
Yes,
to
for
make
sure.
up some points. We learned that playing Ryan the other night.
We did, Patty.
We gave up 5 in the third end. And we were able to pick up a few points throughout the game. Didn't end up winning, but still a good game.
Yep, able to kind of claw our way back because it was early in the game. And like you said here, this is just the first end. Lots of curling left to play.
Absolutely. And we know that Team Ferguson can make a lot of shots. So I'm expecting that we're going to start seeing a lot of rocks in play. We'll probably see some corners go up.
Definitely. And if you can hear some of the background music tonight, we just have Elise Aaron warming up. They're getting ready to start their performance this evening, starting at 9 p.m. So if you're watching online and would like to come down for some good music and entertainment, Elise Aaron will be here from 9 p.m. until 12 p.m.
Looks like they're coming into the rings here. I didn't see the call, but looks like they're sweeping it in. So they're probably hoping that Ryan's going to hit this rock, but he's, not surprisingly, he's going to ignore it. He's going to put up a corner.
Right call. They're looking to generate some points here. They need some guards, some rocks out front.
This one is looking a little light. They're going pretty hard to try to get it over. That's a nice throw by Wes. It's in a good spot for Team Ferguson.
Our sheet, our end two sponsor is McIntyre Chevrolet, and they're also the sponsor for Team Drover.
Oh, nice.
So they're one of our gold sponsors for the stream that you're lucky enough to watch this evening. And they also sponsor our Wednesday night mix league. So that's the league that you play in with Thomas and Ryan.
Yes. So it looks like, I'm not sure what the call was there. I'm not sure if they were looking to come in with a draw behind that guard, but it came up light. So Ryan's not upset about that. He's now going to come behind those. It's going to make it a little tougher if he can get it buried. So they're jumping on this early. I can't. Is it for line?
It's
It
for
might be. It
line.
looks like
Yes.
it's moving a
Yeah,
lot.
it's really moving.
Yeah,
Matt's
it's moving.
sweeping hard. It's gonna be
Do they have a
close.
buy?
It's
I
gonna
think
be
they
close.
might have it. They might. Oh, no. They just clipped the guard.
Sweepers were doing a really good job of holding that.
They really held that. Still in a usable spot though. So for Team Ferguson, it's not shaping up to be a terrible end right now. Looks like Team Drover is going to try to come in behind those corners. So Mitch is signaling that it's a bit heavy.
Bit
I
heavy,
think.
yeah. He's saying don't touch it. Don't need to touch it. And it does look like it is going to be deep here. Ryan's coming in, getting ready to sweep.
It goes to the back of the house.
Oh, and
it's through.
right through.
Right. And who says that skips can't sweep?
I certainly don't say that.
As a skip, I don't say that either. And now Ryan's going to try to get tucked in under these corners.
Peter's Rock.
He's looking to he wants to get buried and try to stay maybe top 8.
Yeah, it looks like it needs to move quite a bit. Also has a bit on it still.
Yeah, they're going to try to get
maybe a little
take
tick.
out that front red.
Fine.
That was good communication coming down the ice, so they could switch and try to save that rock. I think Thomas is going to hit it now. Not sure if they're going to try to get the roll underneath, or are they just looking for nose? We'll see what they do here. I don't hate nose for Team Drover on this one because they block the draw in behind those corner guards.
On it hard for line. Looks good.
Okay.
I can't see the angles there. Is there a double on those reds?
Good result. They're pretty lined up. may be able to get the double. They might be too flat.
Yeah,
I don't think they can get it.
They're not going to. They're not going to play it anyway. They're going to try to get at least 2 points in this end. So it looks like they're going to try to get across the face of that rock and get the roll underneath.
Yeah, had to look at the overhead there. I think this is the right
they're
call.
They're very flat. Even if they weren't, still the right call.
Yeah.
If they played the double, they were going to leave it open for Team Drover to hit.
Ooh, we may end up seeing the shooter.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, lost the
that's too
shooter
bad.
there. Very good attempt by Team Ferguson.
So we'll see what Thomas does here. He's going to want to put this in a spot where he can try to force Team Ferguson to one in this end. Looks like he's trying to go under the corners again. This is an interesting line. We've seen a few rocks down here, and some of them have overcurled when the weight is light, and some of them have stayed fairly straight. So this one looks to be coming in nice.
Yeah, this one's moving. It looks good.
They may have
Brandon
figured it
trying
out.
to bring it over a little touch more in behind the guards. Very good rock.
Yeah,
there.
they'll be happy with the placement of that rock. Ryan's now looking at coming behind rocks on the other side.
I mean, this is overburied, isn't it? What?
Trying to determine if they can see enough of the rock that Team Drover just threw to be able to hit it. From here, it doesn't look like it, but it's often a very different look from down in the hack.
That's right. It looks like they're going to be opting for another shot here. Maybe just a draw.
Yeah, I like this call. If they can get the draw and get it buried, they're going to be in a spot that's going to be pretty tough for Team Drover to get it out, which is great. Thomas will probably be able to chase it, and if they're behind the tee line, they'll be able to sit on it. But
No line.
Looks like this one might be a little bit far out, needs to curl a long way, and,
Yeah, you're
and has
close.
quite a bit of weight. It might take their blue in.
Yeah, go, Matt. Go, 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 go.
Okay, not quite what they were looking for there. Brought a blue rock into the rings. Drover still sitting 1 and 2.
not sure what happened to that one. It hung out there pretty far, but it's not. It's still not a terrible outcome. That blue at the front that's guarded by another blue is very usable for Team Ferguson.
Definitely, yes.
So it looks like Team Drover is trying to come in with another draw. Really trying to put the pressure on Team Ferguson here.
See this line again, Patty, really moving. Sweepers are on it to get by this front guard, and they're by.
Hard all the way up.
And just down to their own rock there, sitting top 12.
It's a nice shot. They have figured out that line and weight, that's for sure. So what are they doing here? Did you hear what Ryan called there?
I think they're just going to try the same call, same shot Peter just threw there. Try to draw in.
You got it, Peter.
In behind guard there, just to the edge of the 4-foot.
It's too late in this end, I think, to bail at this point. They don't have enough rocks, so blank is obviously off the table. So they're going to try to do what they can to generate their 2 points. The nice thing is that for Team Ferguson is that the middle of the house is still open, so they will have a shot
It's just got to stop.
at the end. And this needs to move a little bit to get buried.
Yeah.
That one a little deep. I can't, is it sitting second shot? Or third, sorry.
They're pretty close, Patty.
We'll gear that up, though.
I think red is still sitting 1, 2, and 3.
I think if we put it here, they're going to do this. I think if we try this way, then we give them something to freeze on. Do you just ever like the guard?
I think so.
Maybe just on this side of center.
Ryan has
There.
just made a formal request to restart the game, which has been
Maybe about
categorically
right there.
denied.
Did you make that call, Patty?
Sure did. On the plus side, Ryan, you got a lot of ends left to play. Still lots of time.
That's right. We're just in the second end here. The game is
if we
early
draw it
on.
this way, we
Lots of time, lots of rocks to throw. And we'll see what Thomas is doing here.
Block it all off. We're lined
Looks like he is going to be trying to put up a guard here, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure with that ice where he's trying to go. Looks like he might be trying to block the center, but not completely sure.
Brandon! Whoa!
It's curling.
Whoa, this is really
Oh, wow,
moving.
That's
Just
really
draw down
curling.
the
What?
line.
It looks like the handle's gone.
This is just moving sideways, Patty.
Yeah.
Might get a little tick here. Oh, it's just by.
Whoa!
Wow, that rock moved
Yeah.
a lot.
I'm not sure what happened to that one. Thomas is usually pretty positive on his release, but and when it got partway down, it looked like there was no handle at all. So I don't know if it caught something.
All right. Let's draw down. What did Peter throw? 365. Okay.
Okay, so Ryan is looking to play the draw again. They're just talking about what the weight is down this line.
That's what I'm thinking for me. Yeah. Okay. Good ad. Good ad. Good ad.
Okay, this is coming in very nicely, Patty. Looks
pretty
good.
nice.
Is it going to move enough that they can get under cover? It doesn't, but for right now, Team Ferguson is sitting at shot stone. Just a bit of an update on what's going on some of the other sheets. So sheet 1, we have Team Sebastian Lafort and Team Pugsley, which is the St. Avex men's team. The score after the first end is 1-0 for Team Pugsley. Sheet 3, which is Don McCuspick from the Port Hawkesbury Curling Club and Team Travis Stone from the Sydney Curling Club. Score after the first end, we have Travis Stone up by 2. And on sheet 4, we have Chris Grancelli sitting with 3 points, playing against Fred Gillis.
A nice looking hit. And that was the call.
That's a good shot.
That was a nice shot. I think
Able to make contact with both blue stones there.
I'm guessing Ryan's going to be throwing that draw again. He just threw it, so he should be close.
I know. It's like up. It's like here. I know. Just leave it alone. I know.
Looks like he's drawing against 3 here, Patty.
I think so. It's a little hard to tell from this angle, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. I think that top blue might be out counting the other red.
That was a good ad. So that was probably a 90.
Needs to move a bit here. Starting to move now.
Looking pretty good. He has no backing, so oh wow, it's really going. Wow. Oh no.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate.
That is unlucky.
Very.
Looked very good coming in, but just unlucky. Seems to have lost all of its speed and over curled there. So that's going to be a score of 3 for Team Drover.
That's 2 rocks that end that we saw kind of loose handle or go sideways. I don't know if there's a spot in the ice or if the rocks are picking. They didn't seem concerned about that one all the way down. They felt like it was okay.
Yeah, they were liking the weight. It did need to curl a bit too. I was surprised to see it over curl that much.
Team Ferguson is having a meeting out there between ends to discuss the shot, I think, and some strategy for the next few ends.
As we move into N3, which is sponsored by Whale House, a new bistro that just opened in downtown Sydney that offers delicious food from multiple cultures every day of the week. They have a mini market from 11 to 2 on the weekends. Make sure you check that out. They have all kinds of great things, sourdough bread, dog treats, really good lattes and coffee. So that is one of the new spots that opened up in downtown Sydney.
Yeah, check it out. It's pretty fantastic. I had a latte there the other day, and it was delicious. Awesome on these cold winter days in Sydney. So Team Drover choosing to go in. I'm guessing that Team Ferguson's going to ignore it and put up a guard. Looks like the call.
All right, and we have an update on sheet 1 here, second end. Skip Sebastian Lafort throwing last rock here. Looks like he's just a little heavy and sliding through the back of the house. And he's going to pick up 3 points there. That would have been a draw for 4. I'm sure he's happy with the 3. Moving the score up to 3-1 heading into the third end.
Make sure it's here.
All right, sweepers are on this right away, Patty, working hard. Really
Hard, guys.
on that rock.
Hard. Let's go. Hard.
Okay, looks like, yeah,
16.
that's right. They want this in. Oh, great sweep. Not quite to the house, just above, but guarding that that red rock just in the top of the 4-foot.
Looks like Ryan's going to put up another corner on the other side.
Oh, easy, Peter. Easy. Just here. It's Matt's rock. Matt, yep. Matt to finish, hard. Looks really good.
It's looking real nice. Sounds like Ryan's happy
good,
with
Ryan.
it.
That's
That's a great spot. It's pretty high there. Thomas is going to try to protect that rock in the house. I'm guessing that once we get another rock, we'll probably see Team Drover start peeling those corners.
It's on the blue. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just wait for a second.
This needs to move here. It looks like it's going to just tick off that rock that Team Ferguson had just placed.
It's
Oh.
pretty good result.
Lines right up. I think that's exactly where they wanted it in terms of line.
I bet you Thomas called it that way.
Yeah, they really had that one work in their favor there.
And Matt's going to try to get down underneath this guard. It's a pretty long guard. I don't know how much it curls there or if Team Drover will be able to get to it.
Okay.
This might be a little light, Patty. The sweepers are really on it, right out of his hand.
That's okay, Matt.
Not sure if it's going to get by the guard.
No, it's definitely on the guard
Okay.
there
No,
now.
that was just light.
What do you think Thomas is going to do here? If you were Thomas, what would you do?
This one kind of goes into this.
Okay, he's looking at the blue like I'd probably want to block the draw path. Maybe put another one at the top of the house,
I don't mind
He's
it
looking
here.
at that.
or a guard.
Let's get it up here.
So it looks like they're opting for the guard on the other side. So Ryan's got a little bit of work to do here now with those rocks out front. So the scoring area is getting tougher to get to.
Yeah, definitely lots of guards here in this end.
Whoa. Whoa.
And that's
one-
really moving.
This one is definitely moving. Probably a little bit of an over curl there.
Ryan's still going to try the draw here. I think they're probably pretty confident on this line now, so I'm expecting this will be fairly close.
Yeah, Matt just attempted this shot, so he's probably got a better sense of what he needs in terms of weight, can adjust from his last throw. Definitely looks better. Sweepers aren't feeling stressed.
Looks like it's coming in there fairly nicely. So Matt's a new addition to Team Ferguson. I think this is the first steal that he's playing with this team. And I believe that he's joining this team when they go to the Nova Scotia Club Curling Provincials in a couple of weeks.
We will also run into Team Ferguson there, right, Patty? We're heading to the
Oh.
same curling club provincials that same weekend.
We are indeed. Unfortunately, we don't get to play them again because we'll be playing in the women's group, but we will definitely see them there and be cheering for them.
All right, and we just saw a release here from Andre Arsenault looking to nose hit this rock. Oh, very nice shot.
Nice shot.
And also gets the roll. We heard from some members of the curling club that someone is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. So Andre Arsenault is celebrating his 63rd birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to Andre. Hopefully you will be spending your day celebrating by curling.
I can't think of anything better to do on my birthday than curl.
I agree. I think winning the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel would be a pretty great birthday gift. I was about to say Christmas gift. Wow.
That would be nice, Patty. The pot is pretty nice. Could win some money. I think is it 2,000 for the winners of the championship bracket?
I believe so. Definitely enough for him to buy something very nice for his lovely wife Donna.
All right, Ryan is motioning no here, so it looks like this rock needs to curl.
Oh, it looks like they are on the guards there.
No, you got it? Okay. All right.
So the good thing about that is that it rolled over far enough that that rock is still exposed. So depending on where Team Drover goes here, they may get a second shot at it. But not if Thomas gets his way, because it looks like he's going to try to block that hole. This one looks like it's curling fairly early.
I agree. Looks like it's really moving out of his hand here. Oh, yeah, that one
that really moved.
took off. It's like Brandon Toner's check-in to see if there might be something in the ice here.
Maybe. Did that come up short? It didn't get across the hog?
Didn't get across the hog line. Seemed to really take off and also lose all of its weight. So
I think Ryan's probably going to try to get to this one again.
Yeah, definitely not the first rock we've seen behave a little strangely in this game. So got Peter.
Oh, and Ryan is calling them on.
Throwing mate rocks here. West Stanford very hard on this.
The sweep. I think they got it. They got it. Oh,
looks like it's just gonna touch the guard.
That was a real good effort by the sweepers. I thought they had that by. Not sure if the line was a bit tight on that one, but Ryan called them on right out of Peter's hand.
But let's go, and then even if I get a little.
Looks like Thomas is going to be opting to block this path again. Gonna put up a guard.
Right there.
They're sitting two at the top of the 4 foot. Probably feeling pretty comfortable at this point in the game. They're up 7-0.
Sure, they'd be happy to steal, but
keep your brooms
they
down,
probably don't mind a force either, although it's looking pretty tough for Team Ferguson to get in there right now. Let's see what happens with this rock. It looks like they're taking the same ice as they took for the last one.
It's half tucked.
So they must feel like it's the right amount of ice. I'm not sure what happened to that one because it seemed like it just went sideways.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
This is pretty far out.
Pretty far out. Must be anticipating that curl there.
Yeah. Or maybe they're playing off those guards. So.
Whoa.
Oh, and they do get a tick off the guards, but I still think that Ferguson's going to have another attempt.
I think he's going to try it. What kind of weight do you think he's throwing at this?
Twice they've hit off a center
Just
line,
looking at the ice here, and it's we know it's going to move, so I feel like he's going to have to throw maybe control weight here.
Just an 11.
What do you think, Patty? A little less?
Yeah. No, with this ice, I think he's probably going to be throwing control. I wonder if you ever take a little more ice knowing how much it curls and just throw it a bit down. But this,
Now this one doesn't seem to be
no,
moving.
this didn't curl.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I'm so frustrated right now. It's funny.
That's too bad. It looked like he threw that really well. I'm not sure. Ryan throws a really positive rock as well, so his rocks probably don't curl quite as much as some others. 'Cause I notice when we play with Ryan, his rocks don't curl quite as much because of the rotation that's on the rocks. So they might have misjudged from the other rocks about how much that was going to move.
Right, maybe just got caught there. So it looks like Thomas is attempting this guard again, just blocking this path up, making it a bit harder for Ryan to get into
Wow, now that one
to
is
score
really
or
moving
even
him.
cut them down a bit.
Another one that's really moving.
I tried to dial it back as much as I could, and then it was just like, oh wait.
So what's Ryan going to do here? What do you think?
This is tough, Patty, because he'd ideally like to put some numbers on the board here. Maybe hard,
See how we score.
hard to score.
You lose that. That's
If he
coming that way, it's a
hits,
blank.
but maybe able to try and draw.
I mean, we're only
They're,
playing
ta-
4
they're
ends,
talking
like-
about playing the slash double there to see if they can get the
okay.
blank. It's Ryan can throw enough weight to make
Yeah.
that for
All
sure.
right, give me their appeal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That's the
all
call.
right.
All right. I
Thing
like
with-
his
thing
chances
with Peel
of
is,
making
I
this.
see, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think if he throws similar weight to what he did in his first rock, he's likely going to be able to make this and make both rocks go away.
Yeah, I think he called Peel, so he's probably going to be throwing a little more on this.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, you're right, and the ice is a bit tighter, so
And he probably needs Peel, and he needs to get it really thin in order to get the angle for the blank. And it's looking pretty close.
they're coming over.
Oh, that's too bad. That was a really good attempt. You can see the look of frustration on Ryan's face, although he's still smiling. I think Ryan always likes for Thomas to buy him a drink, so there's, curling is win-win from that perspective.
Right. And you know what he might be holding out for, Patty, is N4, which is
Oh,
sponsored by the
that's
Lakes
what it is.
Resort. And Wes Stanford is actually on Ryan's team. He's the golf pro at the Lakes Resort in Benyon, which is a four-season resort and golf club. So in the fourth end, if any team scores 4 or more points, each player on that team will get a golf pass to play 18 holes at the Lakes Resort. So potentially they're just holding out, want to have hammer here in the fourth end and try to put a 4 on the scoreboard. We can see Wes actually down in front of the scoreboard there, standing up, saying he's getting 4 in the fourth.
I think Wes spends enough time out at the lakes that he'd be very happy to have his curling buddies out there with him.
Oh, for sure.
Where's it go? Almost there. Okay.
See what Ryan does here. So a bit of a change in strategy here. The last couple of ends, he put up some corners to see if he could generate points that way. Now he's opting to come around that tight guard that Team Drover just put up. They don't have to worry about bumping that guard. If that guard was touching the center line, they might be a little more hesitant to play this this shot just in case they bumped it off the line. But that's a real nice shot.
Yeah, this looks great. Really, really good weight. Well managed by the sweepers.
Looks like
Get the front one, it's okay.
Thomas is calling for the hit, and they're not concerned about clipping the guard. They're fine with having it open at this point.
Whoa. Brandon, hard,
Okay.
hard,
Looks like they're
hard, Brandon.
on this
Hey, wait,
4 line to keep it straight.
Oh,
Oh,
and they did get by the guard.
Good throw.
and it'll just roll out of play, the shooter. Looks like Ryan's calling the same shot here from West Stamford, just a draw in behind the guard.
And he just threw this, so probably going to make it pretty nice. Although this looks like a bit less weight.
Looks
than
like
the
a little
first
bit
time.
less weight. Looks like it appears to be curling a bit more. May have a center line guard here, Patty.
Looks like Thomas is going to come around. Not surprising now with those staggered guards out front. If he can get one tucked in under, he'll be pretty happy with the setup.
Switch.
This one looks like it's coming in pretty good. Is it maybe a touch light?
Yeah, it looks good. Skip coming out to help sweep here.
Okay, good. Good.
It's just into the 12-foot.
So they won't. They wanted it a little deeper, but they probably won't mind that rock because even if Ryan gets one buried here, they'll have the option to play a run to get at it.
And we have an update on sheet 3. Don McCuspick drawing here for potential 2 points. And looks like he made it very nicely. So he'll pick up 2 there on the scoreboard, which it's now 3-2 for Travis Stone heading into the 4th end.
Back on sheet 2, it looks like this rock might be a little light, so we're going to have another one out front.
See our ice maker here, Benito De Lorenzo, who's done an excellent job getting the ice ready for the weekend and also maintaining the ice the last 2 days, topping up Ryan's Bud Light, which I'm sure Ryan appreciates.
Pretty sure Benito lives here because I have never been in this club that he's not here doing something with the ice.
He's a very, very hard worker. We're very lucky to have him
Incredibly
as,
lucky,
as
and-
our ice maker.
Yeah, he knows the ice so well.
And I think you're right, Patty. I don't think I've ever been here where Benito has not been here.
It's a real nice bump there. Looks like Ryan's probably going to try to double these out. I'm not sure how much of the background noise our mics are picking up, but there's some pretty fantastic music playing here at the Sydney Curling Club. So if you're around, you should drop in. It's a big crowd here. The bar is open. Great spot to be on a Saturday night.
Yeah, lots of people here, Patty. Great environment. Lots of really good curling and good music. So we have some sheet updates. Sheet 1, which is Team Sebastian Lafort and Team Pugsley, the St. FX men's team. After the 3 ends, we have Team Lafort sitting with 3 points, Team Pugsley at 1. Sheet 3, which is Team McCuspic and Team Stone. After the third end, it's Team Travis Stone 3, McCuspic 2. And on Sheet 4, Team Chris Grancelli is sitting at 7 and Team Fred Gillis at 1.
So Liz, I'm sure you know this already, but Chris Grancelli was part of the Nova Scotia senior men's team who won the 2024 Worlds. And Chris is playing with some of his junior curling friends here this week, and I think they've been playing a long time, but Chris had his medal from the Worlds here today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's quite an accomplishment. We're very proud of Chris. A lot of really good curlers from the Sydney Curling Club and who come back and play in Spiels, which we love
Absolutely.
to see.
Yeah. We have a lot of great curlers coming out of Sydney. There's a big curling community here. It's a great community to be a part of. And congratulations to Team Christina Black, who will be going to the Scotties very soon. I think is that coming up in a few weeks?
Yes, I think it starts on the 14th of February, actually.
That's very exciting. So Christina is from Sydney, and she's skipping Team Nova Scotia, and we'll be watching and cheering. They have a fantastic team, and we're expecting to see some great curling when they're there. And Christina's niece is here this weekend. She's playing in this spiel. Sarah is playing with Team Macaulay.
They had a very good game earlier today. Very impressive young junior team.
Absolutely.
Doing really, really well.
Yeah, we have a lot of talent in the junior program here, and they're a great group of juniors playing very well. And they are coached by the very talented Nadine Drover, who plays third with our team, Team Merrigan. That's a fun little game we like to play at the Sydney Curling Club called 6 Degrees of Christina Black.
Thanks so much for having us tonight as part of your Cashspiel weekend. My name is Elise Aaron. This is Garrett Taylor. We're here at the team.
All right, it looks like Ryan's calling for a draw here. Again, just trying to get some blue rocks into the ring. Tuck one in behind the guard would be ideal. Put some points up on the board.
Yeah, if they can get this one in here underneath, Team Drover is not going to have an easy shot to remove it if they can get it buried. If it is buried, though, it's likely going to be behind the tee line, so Thomas may elect just to draw down to it. But it looks like this one is deep anyway. And we're not going to turn Ryan's mic on right now because I am doing some lip reading, and I don't think that it's what we want to play for our listeners.
Have you ever seen bad lip reading? Any of those skits?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
It's usually when the commentators will make up things that they think the person's saying. So you can say whatever you like, Patty. And
I could do that. However, the words coming out of Ryan's mouth were very clear that time. I think he may have been saying cluck.
Okay, all right. Yep. Okay, and we're on to skip stones here. Thomas Drover throwing his first. Looks like it's going to be close on weight. Sweepers are on it now. Brandon Toner just sweeping to have it curl a bit.
So we'll see what looks like. Looks like Ryan's going to try to play the hit on these rocks. He's got to get by the guard, and he's not going to be able to get to the inside of that front rock. So I suspect that he's going to be throwing a lot of weight at this. It does look like the weight's up.
Weight looks good here.
And they're
Sweeping
trying
to
to
have
sweep
it
it for
curl. So
They
made
got rid of
one red go away.
I'm not sure there was enough of that rock available for them to get rid of that other red, but they probably wanted to hit it a little thicker so that it would at least spring open.
Yeah, I think so too. The red's still under quite a bit of cover there. I don't think they'll be able to get rid of that.
Looks like Thomas is just going to try to put that back, or maybe put up a guard to block Ryan's draw.
This looks a little deeper, Patty, and the
Does,
sweepers
yeah.
are still on it. So right in behind, just back button.
Looks like he's going to try to draw down to it, so it might be a little bit of an opportunity here for Ryan to get down to that back red. The line looks pretty good, although the sweepers seem to be indicating that it might be a little heavy. Matt's staying close, so now.
Okay, Wes is on it now.
Looks like it might be curling a bit.
Oh, it's really moving
Yeah,
here.
They're on that front red. That's not bad though, Liz. Oh, never mind.
All right, looks like
I thought he had another rock.
looks like
Should be paying
handshakes
attention.
here.
Handshakes here on this sheet.
Everyone's in good spirits though,
Still smiling.
which is the most important thing, Patty. Two teams from the Sydney Curling Club play against each other in the Tuesday night league. So great game by both teams. Just a little unlucky with some rocks there. Saw a lot of picks.
Yeah, I think Ryan will probably be disappointed with that game, but we've all been there. We've all had those games where it feels like you just can't quite get the line or the weight right. So it's too bad because when these teams play, normally they're pretty tight games. But we're wishing both teams the best of luck when they go to provincials soon.
Yes, that's right, Patty. Yep. Very good game. So we're actually going to switch over to show the game on sheet 1, which is Team Sebastian Lafort from the Sydney Curling Club and Team Pugsley from St. Francis Xavier University.
So interestingly, Ryan won this Cashspiel playing with Sebastian one year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Previous teammates.
Yes, prior teammates. So there's a lot of that around here. It feels like the end of the year we get the Olympic cycle shakeup, but it happens annually.
And a quick update on sheet 4, the Cape Breton University sheet. We see Fred Gillis here throwing his last stone, throwing red rocks, looking for a hit here on Grancelli's stone, just sitting on the 8-foot, and he'll make that shot, nose hit there, and pick up 1 point, moving the score to 7-2 for Team Grancelli.
What? Teams that lose are eliminated? Yeah.
So we're moving over to sheet 1, Liz.
Yes, we're gonna have a peek at sheet 1. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Looks like a little bit of a
Looks like
timeout, or
maybe a fourth end break happening.
fourth end
out there.
break. Yeah, kind of regroup, team meeting.
Maybe. I think Team Pugsley might be trying to make a call to Coach Tyler Butler, who's not here with them this weekend, but they were talking about Coach earlier and how fantastic he is to work with. So I don't see the score from the fourth over here. Do we know what happened? Team Pugsley has put up a center guard, and it looks like Sebastian is going to try to come in behind it.
All right, so we have Nolan Drover delivering the rock here for Team Lafort, son of Thomas and Nadine Drover, both curlers here at the Sydney Curling Club as well. And this looks very nice, Patty.
That was a real nice draw there by Nolan. Looks like they're going to try to draw down to it. So I see that Andrew Roberts is playing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Andrew played earlier. Andrew's 5th for this team. Looks like lead Wyatt Schofield may not be playing this draw. So Sebastian's going to try to hit that rock that was just thrown. Maybe get a roll underneath.
Okay, sweepers are just cleaning this, trying to get
They're
it to
trying to get
move a
some-
bit.
It's hanging out there. That was a little unlucky.
Cleans out the house, so got all the rocks moving there.
Looks like I was wrong on the lineup change. Apologies to Team Pugsley. Why it is playing. This looks like it's a little deep. Yeah, it looks like it's going through.
Yeah, it looks like Sebastian just wants to keep this very clean. He's calling for a peel here on the guard, the high guard.
It's a close game. Score 3-2. In the fifth end, Sebastian's probably happy with a blank. He'll be happy to take the hammer into the even ends. Looks like the St. FX team is going to try to put a guard back. I think they'd probably, at this point in the game, they'd probably prefer a force or a steal this end.
Okay, sweepers are close here, but seem to like the weight.
Looks like it needs to curl a little bit, but it's coming over nice.
It's a very nice stone there.
Nice guard. See if looks like Sebastian's just calling a straight peel.
We've got Mike Garden throwing second stones for Team Sebastian Lafort. And another very nice thrown peel there by Mike.
And Sebastian's team will also be going to the Nova Scotia Club Championships coming up in a few weeks. Or I may have that date wrong. I think it's coming up in February.
Sometime soon.
Whenever it happens, we wish Team Lafort all the best.
I know they've been practicing.
Yes, I think Sebastian might be the only person who spends more time at the Sydney Curling Club than Benito. So it looks like they might be trying to put up another guard there.
Also want to give a shout out to Sebastian, who's playing, and Devin George and Gracie Hanrahan, who've set up this amazing stream for us to watch curling this weekend. They're looking after all the technical aspects of it, have prepared all the nice transitions and intro videos. So thank you for that. It's great, and I know everybody's really enjoying the stream.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to everybody. It's been a great weekend. And looks like they're trying to get some curl on this one. They might be trying to keep the shooter. Yeah. Looks like Sebastian is trying to keep this one around in the rings. They put this out in the rings hoping that they may be able to generate a miss out of the St. FX team and maybe still be able to get 2 points. this is looking nice. Sweeping it to keep it straight, and they're going to try to take it back over towards the middle. They're hoping to make the blank as hard as possible for Sebastian. So I want to give a shout out to our N5 sponsor, Olympic Shoe Repair. You need to check out Olympic Shoe Repair. They have absolutely amazing service, great pricing for fireworks too, which I did not know until recently. They do a lot of skate sharpening, and they've been open since 1963. We also have some fantastic curlers from Olympic Shoe Repair. Thomas and Peter Exodus, who are playing this weekend, and their dad, George.
All right, looks like the call is a hit here.
And it looks like they're trying to hold this straight.
Trying to hold the line here, yeah, for sure.
Is it going to stick around? It is. It's going to stick around out there on the wings. We'll see. Sebastian is calling for the hit. He probably just wants to nose this one and leave it at the edge of the rings to make the blank a little easier on his last shot.
Yeah, for sure. This is Sebastian's first here. And like you said, Patty, I think he's going to be opting to go for the blank if he can. Just try to maintain hammer there in the even ends.
At this point in the end, with no rocks in play, the likelihood of generating a deuce is pretty low. So he'll be happy. He'll be happy with the blank. So that one rolls out. That one curled a bit. We'll see where St. FX chooses to put this one. So it looks like Logan is throwing the skip stones in this game. Logan calls the game, but I believe he usually throws third, right?
Yes, it looks like Samuel Godin, who was throwing last stones this morning when we watched them play, is sitting out this game.
So it looks like they're going to try to get it on the wings. Yeah, I didn't see the lineup change earlier, but it's great that everybody is getting a chance to get out on the ice. I'm sure that the Spiel is good competition for them and lots of great practice.
Yeah, and Patty, something went astray with this rock as well. Looks like it really took off there at the end.
It did. I don't know if it had something underneath it, but it definitely picked.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to see Sebastian throw this one through here.
So.
Doesn't need to hit anything. Wide open house.
We've seen it. We have seen a few picks tonight, so sweepers will probably stay close just to make sure it stays clean. Those are my favorite shots as a skip.
This live stream is brought to you by Mercer Fuels, Marine Atlantic, McIntyre Chev, and Destination Cape Breton.
All right, another quick team huddle here, and then we'll be moving into the sixth end.
Nice to see those quick check-ins between ends, so the team is all on the same page about strategy and how things are going.
Sixth end, proudly sponsored by Marine Atlantic, which if you don't know, Marine Atlantic operates a ferry from Newfoundland, which is located in North Sydney, and to Port aux Basques and Argentia. Is that right, Patty? Is that where the ferry operates to? From Nova Scotia
correct.
to Newfoundland?
Yes, it runs year-round to Port aux Basques on the west coast, and during the summer season, it goes to Argentia on the east coast. And Liz, you had the opportunity to get on the Marine Atlantic ferries this summer. How was your experience?
I did. It was amazing, Patty. I can't say enough good things about Marine Atlantic. Very easy process. We arrived in the evening, took the overnight crossing, slept on the boat. When we woke up, we were in Newfoundland.
That's fantastic. So it looks like they are trying to come around this guard. Similar to last end, actually. The center guard went up, and Team Lafort is trying to come around. And again, we have a real nice draw from Nolan.
Yeah, great weight on that. Looks like Saint X is going to just try to come right down to that, just freeze on top of that rock that Team Lafort just put in the top four.
So Team Pugsley plays in the AUS, and this is their second year at the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel. So we're really happy to have them back. Fantastic curlers. It's great to have them here. And this the line on this one is looking nice. Looks like they're going to. It's curling a bit. Probably curling more than they wanted, but does come out on the other side. So they wanted to, they were hoping to come down and corner freeze on that blue so that at some point they'd be able to hit their red and pop the blue out the back. The angle now, it curled probably, it curled more than they were calling for, because that angle is not there now for them to be able to use that red to get the back blue out. The guard is in the way.
Right. So it looks like Team Lafort is just calling for top 12 here.
So I think Sebastian now is going to try to corner freeze on that top red for the same reason. That makes it their blue will be guarded by overlapping rocks, and they'll be able to get rid of that red when they need to.
Yeah, just kind of forward thinking, be able to use that later, right?
Yes, yeah. So I think right now Team Lafort's probably happier with the angle here. So we'll see what Team Pugsley decides to do. So they're talking about playing the bump on their red. Looks like that's the call.
Believe so.
I like this call actually because the angle right now is not good for them. So if they can move that one a little, they won't. I'm not sure that they'll get in for shot rock, but it will be in a more usable position. And they'll also have their shooter on the other side, which can be raised later in the end if they need it. So I really like this shot. I really like this call. It looks like it's coming over pretty nice.
Yeah, this does look very nice, Patty.
That's a nice shot. I'm not sure if the double may be there on those reds now. Doesn't look like Sebastian's looking at it though.
Just communicating with Mike here at the other end, trying to figure out what he's going to throw. Looks like might be calling like back line weight on this. Tap that blue rock that's just sitting at the top of the 12-foot there.
Just going to try to pop that red one out, but he doesn't want to lose his shooter, and he wants to leave them at the top of the house.
Yeah. Sweepers are on it here. Really strong sweepers on Team Lafort.
Well, according to Nadine Drover, Thomas is the best sweeper at the Sydney Curling Club.
Thomas or Nolan?
Oh, sorry. Nolan.
Okay.
Although Thomas is a good sweeper too. But
Yes.
yes, Nolan. And I don't think that that's a biased opinion at all.
No, I was not doubting Thomas, but Nolan did actually win the sweeper award last year at our annual meeting. Usually they give out awards, and Nolan did receive that best sweeper award. Well deserved.
Well earned, that's for sure. We've played with Nolan, and he can hold a rock like nobody else I've played with. So it looks like they're going to try to play the in-off here. Can't tell what kind of weight they're looking to throw. I think they're probably expecting that this rock is going to move a little. So they're on it. Looks like they're on it early to hold it.
Yeah, it's definitely moving. May
wow,
over
wow.
curl here. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that really curled. And I don't think the viewers can see the other end of the sheet, so you can't see it coming down because it looked good when he let it go, but it really started to move fairly quickly. Don't think Sebastian is loving this setup anymore. Looks like he's gonna peel. Yeah, just a straight peel here. We'll see what St. Effects does. See if they're going to make a play on that back blue at this point. They do have the red, blue if they want to play it. But they may feel it's, they might feel it's a little bit too early yet. We can't hear what they're saying, but they might be looking at it.
And some updates on sheets 3 and 4. On sheet 3 with Team McCuspic, Team Stone. Team Stone sitting at 5. Team McCuspic with 3 after 5 ends. And on sheet 4, We have Team Chris Grancelli with 9 and Team Fred Gillis sitting at 3, and that's after 5 ends as well. So some very, very good curling here tonight, Patty.
Absolutely, a lot of shots being made. So I'm not sure what the call is here. Looks like they may be playing bump on the red.
I believe so. It looks like the
like
weight's really coming off this year, really curling.
That moved a lot. I didn't hear the call, or I didn't see the call, so I think that may have curled further than they wanted. So there's probably, yeah. Looks like Sebastian's going to probably try to double these out. Although he's also looking at hitting that front red, but it looks like if they hit that red on the right, do they lose their back blue?
I think that would move for sure, Patty. That's going to be a risk, but Sebastian probably looking to score a couple here, and looking at what is his best way to do that.
I think they're looking at the angles, probably trying to figure out which hit to play. So yeah, I think they've settled on the double here, and if they hit anywhere right in that pocket, both those reds are going to go.
Definitely, and Todd Mercer's just getting into the hack, getting ready to throw this rock. Can definitely throw the weight that's needed to get both of these rocks moving.
And here it comes. They're not calling sweepers on yet. It looks like they're trying to get Nolan to sweep it for curl. Yeah, they needs to move a little. Nice shot.
Right, that was a good shot.
I think they'll be happy with that result.
Definitely.
It didn't get over quite as much as they hoped, but and now looks like from this angle, it looks like St. FX is probably sitting 1. So we'll see if what they decide to do. There are a couple of blue rocks up there. They're looking at the guard, which is not surprising. I don't think they can guard everything here, but they're going to want to protect that rock, that sitting shot. So we may see if they protect that outside blue, which looks like that might be the call. You may see Sebastian play down the center and try to tap up the other blue. Be nice here if they could get, looking at it from here, if they could get their guard partially covering both of those rocks, kind of in the middle, they may take both shots away from Sebastian.
Okay, sweepers are watching it. They're not on it yet.
It's coming over nice.
It is.
And it looks like it's getting right to the spot where they called. So yeah, I'm not surprised by this call from Sebastian. I think that red guard, I think if they had gotten that red guard right on the center, probably wouldn't have prevented this hit, but it might have made it a little tougher.
Definitely would have made it a bit tougher. A little less line that they could have taken here.
But they may see the angles a little different too, because I think that they did put that guard exactly where they called it. That was a nice shot.
Okay, and yeah, great shot by Todd Mercer.
So now you see Saint Effects is Team Pugsley is still sitting shot, and they're looking at the draw there, the in-turn draw. So where did they point? I think they're looking to go. Oh well, now are they looking at the guard on that side?
I believe they're opting for a guard here now.
Okay.
Yeah, that looked like the call. Thinking
I
top
don't-
12 or just above that, just outside the house.
I don't hate that call either. Either of those calls actually is good depending on how confident they're feeling in the line and the weight. If they guard those blues on the center, Sebastian may come around, but it's a real good opportunity to force here. I don't know if we've seen a draw down out this far yet, have we?
I don't think so, no.
See where this one goes.
Not since we've switched to this sheet anyway.
So,
all right, they're on it. Sweeper's on it to keep
like
it
it's
straight.
moving now.
It's definitely curling.
So that's pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
I think they may have changed those angles enough that makes it a lot harder for Sebastian to play anything on those front blue. They're looking at it. What do you think, Liz? Is there any way for them to run something in to get to the shot rock?
I think if anybody can do it, it's Sebastian. He always sees all kinds of shots and different options to get some rocks moving and a different setup here. So I think he's the man for the job.
Absolutely, we've seen him play make some incredible shots. That's for sure.
But definitely making him think here.
Yeah, I think in order to get the angle on those two blue to get to the red, they almost have to get to the inside of that front red.
Front red.
And I'm not sure if they're going to get enough with the angles. I don't know if they get enough of that red rock to push it out. They're definitely looking at it. All right, Liz. If you're Sebastian, what are you playing here?
I think you have to try this. See what happens. It's gonna change the game a little bit. It's gonna move some things around, even if you don't get to the inside of the red. I think it's worth a try. So looks like he's going for it.
He's going for it.
I don't know if I would personally try this, but if I was Sebastian, I would.
You can make this shot, Liz. If Sebastian can make it, you can make it too. Would you ever consider the draw behind?
That's what I would do if I was throwing it.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's what I would do too. I can't throw the weight that Sebastian can throw, so.
I think
yeah.
he's looking to score multiple points here.
I think so. I think he probably wants to try to score two. He's not going to want to give up a steal in 6 because then they tie game in 7th.
Ooh, this is hanging out. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Great shot. Great
Wow.
shot.
Wow. That was a beauty of a shot.
And the crowd is going wild here, Patty.
I think the glass is at risk of breaking here. That was a beautiful shot.
getting ready to check the garbage cans. I was like, where's my garbage? And finally, Wes is like, hey, what's this?
I don't know what's going on back there, but there's a lot of noise.
It's a pretty rowdy crowd here tonight. People are getting excited. Lots of good curling.
Wow.
We've got live music. The bar is open. We've got popcorn, nachos.
Oh, you can't describe the atmosphere here. You really need to come down and check it out. So it looks like Team Pugsley is looking, the first shot I think they were looking at was the hit and roll. Looks like that might be the decision there. So I like this. I think they know this line, and I'm pretty confident they're gonna be close on this.
Like, forget who we're playing. Yeah.
If they make this, if they get the inside roll on this one, Liz, are they going to be sitting shot?
It's hard to say.
It's a little
If they
tough.
get the roll, they may be. I think it's going to be tight though.
They may be happy with a forest here anyway, so they'd probably be satisfied to be sitting second shot. It needs to curl a lot.
This is true. Yeah. I think it's just going to be a straight nose and a little roll
Looks
to
like
the
they're
outside.
rolling to the outside. So Sebastian is still sitting 1-2. Now it looks like he's going to try to play the hit and roll underneath.
Hit and roll. And this is the last rock of the end here, Patty. So.
Yeah, so he could. He's opting for the hit as opposed to the draw. I'm not sure though that I don't think that nose gets outcounts that back red. So it might, because we're not. I think the angle that we're looking at it is not perfectly over the rings.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think he's going to be looking for a little roll
I
on
think
this,
so.
though.
I think he's trying to get the inside roll. Looks like the sweepers are on this early.
Yeah, going hard on
Yeah,
this,
looks like
trying to
looks
keep
like
it
may be
straight.
moving. I think it may have already overcurled.
And it looks like it's just going to be 2 here for blue. Believe the red rock in the back is third shot. So good attempt.
Yeah, it was definitely a good try. It just curled just a touch too much.
At least then I like to, like, before I throw it, like, to confirm that it's
All right, and the game on sheet 4 is just finishing up here. We had a handshake in the after the 6th end. So the final score for sheet 4 is Team Chris Crangelli with 9, beating Fred Gillis, who is sitting at 3 points.
So these are important games here tonight at the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel. The winners of these games move on to the semifinals tomorrow morning, and the losers get to enjoy the rest of the evening at the bar, I guess. After a fantastic weekend of curling.
And most of these teams, Patty, would have had, this would be their 3rd game of the day, correct?
I think it is.
Yeah.
So they have to be tired.
3 8-end games. Most of these teams are probably looking to kick back and relax in the lounge here and and enjoy the music and maybe a drink with their team.
Oh no.
So they're on this one early.
Oh, and it's
Oh, it
just
looks like
light.
Came up light. And they're looking at the ice down there. It looks like they're sweeping the ice. I don't know if they think it grabbed something on the way down. Looks like Sebastian is probably going to put up a guard now. That was a big 2 points in this tight game and in the sixth end for Team Lafort.
Very important.
Yeah, they'll probably be looking to force in this end.
This is looking nice here.
Looks like it's coming down to their other rock, which they're probably fine with. I'm sure they would. They'd probably be happy if they could entice Team Pugsley to start hitting some rocks and keeping it open. But looks like they're going to ignore them and put up a corner. Weight on this one is looking good.
Looks like that's in the house, Patty.
Yeah. Or
maybe they were calling the
no.
hit there.
Maybe they were. And I thought they pointed to a guard, but I guess they were trying to play the tap. So they're talking about what to do here. Are they throwing it through? Yeah.
It appears that way. Lots of heat on this one.
So, yeah, that's an interesting call. They're probably happy just to have those two rocks in play and try to keep it fairly open. They know at this point that Team Pugsley is going to be trying to generate some points, and there are no guards in play right now, so. So I'm not sure what they're calling in terms of weight, but they were pointing at nose, so it looks like they may be just trying to move those blue rocks a little and stay up front.
All right, and it looks like we have handshakes here on sheet 3 as well, Patty. Travis Stone, Team Travis Stone will come out victorious in this game. Score of 5-3 after 6 ends. Very good game on that sheet as well. Two very strong teams, very close.
It looks like Team Lafort is opting to put another one through the house. This could be a quick end.
Yeah, we'll see what the Saint of X team opts to do here. Looks like they're calling for a nose hit.
I wish we could hear what they were saying because it looks like they're pointing to the same shot that they were pointing to last time. But the ice that they're taking is obviously not hit weight.
No.
So
I agree, Patty. That's what I thought they had motioned there, but yeah, this ice does not appear to be what you would expect for a hit. So.
And it looks like they're trying the same shot that they just threw. The first one that they threw, it went by those blue. This one looks like it's coming over more. So yeah, I think they're coming down on top
sit down
of
on top of
the
it.
blue.
Yeah. Might over curl a tiny bit.
And we'll see if Sebastian, yeah, so Sebastian's going to try to hit that and just roll a rock in front of his. It's a tricky little hit though, because if they over curl here, they could jam on the back blue.
Ooh, looks like this one took off.
What happened? Oh.
Lots of weight on it and just seemed to lose line there. Not sure what happened.
No, I didn't see what happened. Todd is smiling though, so that's good. I don't know if it picked or. So it looks like they're talking about where to place this rock. I don't think we're going to see them hit those blue at this point, because I'd say the team before it turns around and hits theirs.
Yeah, it looks like they might be trying to sit on top of that blue there. Just same type of shot they had just called.
Still fairly early in the end, so they have some time to deal with those blue rocks, but they need to get something in play so they can generate some points. Now, this is a little more ice, I think, Liz, isn't it?
It is. It is more ice, but we did see that that last rock just over curl, so they may be adjusting for that.
I think they're probably going to want to get right onto the nose of that front blue so that the angles are good when they're ready to hit. It looks like it's coming over nice.
Looks like it has a touch more weight.
It's a pretty nice shot.
Yeah, great shot. Well thrown.
Sebastian's going to try to get the double. He's going to try to hit that outside red first to make sure that the other red goes over the top of those blue. This is coming down, looks like a lot of weight, and
a lot of weight.
Like they're sweeping for curl here.
Looking for the curl. Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't think they'll be happy with that outcome, but Team Pugsley will be. So now's a real good opportunity here for them. If they can, they're going to try to. I'm guessing they're going to try to put another rock in there somewhere where they're not leaving a double.
Yep. The end has definitely changed after that shot.
It's turned around completely. Getting interesting here, Liz. So they're really thinking this one through.
And we're in N7, which is sponsored by Destination Cape Breton. They're one of our proud gold sponsors for the stream, and they provided us with the lovely drone footage that you will see at the start of each stream.
So what do you think about this call, Liz?
What's the call here, Patty?
Looks like they're going to try to draw down. You can see where he's pointing. It looks like they're going to try to draw down and get buried behind that blue and red rock. That's what it looked like they were pointing to. I think it looks like they're gonna come a bit deep in the house.
Okay. Interesting call. I do like them putting another rock in the house here. I think that's the right idea. Let's see if they can get the weight that they need.
I think the tough thing for Team Pugsley and trying to figure out where to place this rock is that they know that we've seen Team Lafort make a lot of hits, and they can throw a lot of weight. So they don't want to leave a double here.
And it looks like they might just tick off the guard there. So
yeah,
set up for a double now. With those reds grouped.
Now, I think even if Sebastian makes this double, which I have no doubt that he will, I think his shooter stays there. So still an opportunity then, because I don't think it's the shooter. I don't think it's going to outcount the other red rocks. It's still an opportunity for Team Pugsley to try to get in behind. And here comes the shot. There's, he throws these up-weight hits with such accuracy. It's crazy.
This looks very good. Great shot.
Exactly what he meant to throw.
Sticks the shooter.
And not surprisingly, they're looking at coming behind it.
And we have a replay here. Just a great shot. Both reds are moving, and got blue sitting at the top of the 12-foot. Just a great shot. So it looks like St. FX is going to opt for the same type of shot. Just a draw, try to come in under cover there in behind the blue guards.
And I think they were just looking at the angles there. They want to make sure that they put this rock, they want to get this rock buried, but they also want to make sure that they don't put it in a spot where they can leave a double off their other red. So I think they were looking at that angle, and they'll probably, depending on where the weight is, I'm sure that they'll manage that with their sweepers to make sure they leave it in a good spot. They just threw this, so I think they're probably confident in the line and the weight here.
Okay, sweepers are jumping on it early.
They are. Can't tell if it's for the line. It looks like they have a lot of line here.
Yeah, it looks like lots of line. Probably for weight at this point. Looks like they're kind of coming off it a bit, but it's starting to move. Might just be a little light.
That's too bad, because I think now, not surprising that Sebastian's going to hit that red. That was an opportunity for Team Pugsley had they got it in underneath. May have seen Sebastian try to draw him down on top of it, but I think he probably would have tried the run. So I didn't see where he pointed. Is he trying to get the roll underneath?
I believe so. I also didn't see the call. I think he's just trying to make it go away, firstly. Doesn't stick the shooter, doesn't get the roll, but makes that red go away, and now we have to see a draw from Team Pugsley here. Lots of room here. Just needs to be full 8-foot. Scoring area is pretty big, so hopefully they can get the weight that they need here, get the line down, and good force by Team Lafort.
Yes, for sure. This is a little further out than they just threw, but I think they know this line, so I think sure they're going to be pretty close. like the sweepers are getting on it. Still have lots of space. The sweepers are going.
This looks
It
pretty
looks
good.
Looks all right.
They're sweeping it quite a bit here.
That's a nice shot.
Great shot.
Very nice shot. And now we're into the eighth, and with a score of 5-3. They didn't put up the score, but I think I got that right. Got a little team meeting happening again. I'd be shocked if we didn't see a center line guard go up.
Oh. Looks like that's what they're calling, Patty. Your mind reader.
If I'm a betting person, I'm guessing they may try to put up 2 center guards. The beauty of the no-tick rule now is that if you get that guard position well, you do have a decent chance at stealing.
Looks like this may over curl. They were hoping to have it on the center line, but will just over curl.
Curling, and looks like Sebastian might be putting it through the house. When I played lead, this was my favorite shot too. I think I shot 100% on these. Actually, that's not true. I think I may have come up light on one. Skip was not happy. So we're in end 8 of the game, and this end is sponsored by Mercer Fuels. They are platinum sponsor of the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel, and they proudly support the Sydney Curling Club live stream. And Todd Mercer is out on the ice playing with Team Lafort. So reach out to Todd at Mercer Fuels. I recently found out that the Mercer Fuels customers sometimes win TVs. Do you know how you win a TV from Mercer Fuels?
I'm pretty sure if you are a customer and you order oil, your name goes into a draw every month.
Wow.
So if you're a customer Mercer Fuels, you're automatically entered, and you might get a call and be the lucky winner of a TV.
Gonna have to chat with Todd after the game. I may have to get myself an oil tank at my house.
Definitely. Did you know that they also have a pet cat named Cece that's at Mercer Fuels? So if you go in to meet with the team there, pay your bills, they have a cat, Cece, who's very, very nice.
Did not know that, but I may go just to meet Cece. And Sebastian putting another rock through the house. At this point, Sebastian's probably pretty happy to have no rocks in play. Any rocks at this point are probably more helpful to Team Pugsley, so they're going to, looks like they're going to try to come in around now. And he pointed first at the top 4, but then he pointed at the top 12. So I think they're going to try to keep this a bit high so that it's usable later in the end. I'm sure they're expecting that Team Lafort is going to start peeling as soon as they can.
All right, and the sweepers are on it early here.
Looks like this one might be moving a lot.
Weight looks fairly good.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming in there nicely.
Now sweeping for a bit of curl. Definitely going to be deeper than they had called for, but a great shot here by Team Pugsley.
So Sebastian is looking to try to double out those guards. Comes the shot.
Oh, great shot.
That was a real nice shot.
Well thrown by Mike Garden.
That was a pretty key shot for Team Lefort. With that made, it makes it a lot harder now for Team Pugsley to try to steal two. They're gonna, not surprisingly, I think they're putting up a guard. They'll probably try to bring this one in pretty tight.
Sweepers are really on it. It looks light. Looks like it's losing its steam here. Not sure if it's even over.
It is
No.
not.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's too bad, Liz. Now I think we'll see Sebastian's team will probably just try to hit every rock that goes up, and I'd say they're happy to roll out as well. We'll see where they try to put this one. They're going to try to tuck it over on the wings, make the hit a little harder.
And there is a guard there, a high guard. So they may be trying to get just under a little bit of cover there. It's very far out though, so but trying to use it to just sneak in behind there if they can.
And I don't think I don't think that guard is so far over that I don't think the rock can get fully underneath. But it may be that rock may be enough of a nuisance that that Sebastian can't throw the in-turn, and they have to play inside out. And we have seen some rocks really over curling on that turn.
Definitely. This looks like it's going to be okay here. Just out to the wing. So like you said here, Patty, is it probably not going to be able to get at it without doing the inside out.
So they are playing the out turn, and looks, I say Todd's probably throwing a lot of weight at this with the ice that they've taken. And they're on it to try to hold it here.
And just want to make this go away. Great shot.
Looks like they're probably going to try the same, or now they're looking at the other side. They're going to go to the wings out there. At this point, they need they probably need a couple of complete misses, I think, from Team Lefort. So the sweepers are on it, but looks like they're just managing it down the ice. It looks like they're
really curling here.
That's really
really moving.
Wow.
So it looks like Sebastian's going to make this one go away as well.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave anything that Team Pugsley could draw behind.
Ooh, and just maybe
by?
a little inside on that, and just by.
Curled a little. Threw a little less weight on that one than his first one. May have curled a little more. So we'll see Team Huxley now try to get behind and hopefully be able to bury behind that guard. That guard is fairly high, so the Team of Fort may be able to get to the rock in the house anyway, but I'd say they're going to try to get out as far on the wings as they can.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to use that miss here to try to sneak something in behind under cover. Needs to move still. Starting to come over now.
It's looking pretty nice.
Still has quite a bit of weight. Oh, and comes off and just sits at the top of the house here. That's a
nice
a
shot.
good stone.
There's with those top guard with those corner guards so far out. There's not a lot of places in the house that they can hide a rock now that Sebastian won't be able to get to.
That's very true, Patty. And we know Sebastian's a very good hitter. Can throw a lot of weight.
So Sebastian's first rock, if he can make this one go away, it will be the end to the game. And that
All
will
right. And we see handshakes here.
And a fantastic game, very well played game by both teams.
So we just see Team Lefort basically run Saint FX out of rocks here. So great game.
Yeah, there was a lot of resiliency there from the team from Saint FX. They gave it a real good effort to try to come back.
Yep, very good game. So we're going to be signing off for the evening. Enjoy some music here at the Sydney Curling Club. If you're looking for anything to do for the remainder of the evening, come on down. We have live music until 12 o'clock. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our next draw. Or if we're not streaming at 9 a.m., we will see you for the draw after that. Check out our YouTube page.
Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.
This live stream is brought to you by Mercer Fuels, Marine Atlantic, McIntyre Chev, and Destination Cape Breton.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.